Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tales from Terrapin. I am Terry, your host, and what we do here on this channel is we explore the music of the Grateful Dead. Alright, pick a song, talk about it, dig up any history, talk about some stats, all that fun stuff, and then what we'll do is listen to a live version of the song. I usually stream them from archive.org, wonderful website. They have an app and all that too, so you can have your music on the go. And as always, like, share, and subscribe because it is the law of the land of YouTube. I gained another subscriber, so I am at 101. Thank you all for those that subscribe and for everyone that is watching the episodes. And I found out that I have some international viewers. I figured I did, but I have actual proof. I have a buddy that has been living in Japan, and he messaged me the other day and said the kids like the YouTube shows. They ask, why is Terry on YouTube, and what is this show about? So he says he tells them, though he hides it well, Terry is an uncool geek that likes to bore people with band histories and math. They now understand. So yes, that is what I am doing. I am boring you all with band history and math with the stats. So thank you for the precise definition of what we got going on here. And thanks for watching. So what are we going to do today? We're going to do Althea. Althea is a great song. I never had the chance to see it live that I can figure out. I looked at all the times that it was played, and except maybe some MSG shows, I don't think I ever saw it live. But anyone that was at the show with me will let me know. And Althea is a very smooth song. Definitely got a bluesy feel to it, and it is definitely another one of the storytelling songs that Hunter wrote for Jerry. So let's get right into it here. So it appears on the Go to Heaven album, which was recorded July 79 through January 1980 and released on 4/28/1980. And let's get into the Grateful Sets page. Alright, so as you can see here, it was played 271 times. First time it was played was August 4th, 1979 at the Oakland Civic Auditorium in Oakland, California. Last time was July 8th, 1995 at Soldier Field in Chicago. Not too many gaps. It was definitely in the rotation, a 20-show gap here in the 90s, but nothing significant. Usually a first set song 258 times in the first set, 12 in the second. One time in the third, and Oakland wins with most played with 28, New York 13, and 11 in Philly, San Francisco, and Uniondale. And as always, we look at our bar graph here, and the album was released in 1980, and they played the hell out of it, and even in 81, and then it started to just be in the rotation. It was played every year thereafter, and not played that many times, but then again, this is, the last halfway point of the Dead's career. Not much, Lost Sailor, Easy to Love You, Rounding Around It, and whatnot. Lost Sailor, actually, that's on the list of stuff to do, but Lost Sailor definitely followed it a lot. But Althea, great tune. I can't wait to play the version that I picked out for you. So, Althea is definitely one of those songs where I've been singing it wrong all these years. So, I listened to about 10, 12 different versions of this song, and really got into the lyrics, and it was really interesting when I did my little bit of research, about Althea. So, before we get into what you're gonna, what we're gonna see and listen to, Althea comes from the Greek althos, which is healing. And in Greek mythology, the althos also kills some people. and that's where the fire comes in. This place is getting hot because I guess Althea, whatever, Halthos, she used her power against her son. Like there was a fire, and if she removed the log, the son was going to die, and that's what happened. And the Ophelia is a nod to Hamlet. And one thing that did come up is that this could be another one of those songs, potentially, that Robert Hunter wrote to Jerry to be like, hey, your demons are going to start to get you. We need to figure this out. So that will never be confirmed, but that's a potential in here, kind of like West Elliott Fade Away. But on the surface, what we got here going on in this song is we have a couple, Jim and Althea, and Jim is being an idiot, wanting to separate, go their separate ways, but then, it comes full circle, he regrets it. And Althea basically tells him off here and there. So, so I picked, we're going back to 3/15/90, that Terrapin Station Limited CD that was put out, which is the Capitol Center in Maryland. This is a great show, all in all. And I listened to a bunch of versions, and I almost picked 10/11/89. That's a good one. There's one from 79 at RPI Fieldhouse, which I didn't like, but it was all right. Definitely some ones from the 83 that I liked and listened to, but this is one of the cleaner ones that we have. And of course, you can hear Brent with his little piano here and there, and that helped sway me to this. And when I do listen to Althea, this is the version that I normally would listen to, because I did buy the CD when it came out. But anyway, so here we go, Althea 3/15/90. And again, Randy's artwork, I moved it up, so we're at the bottom part. And this is your favorite part. I'm going to be quiet now. All right, enjoy it. Althea 3/15/90.
Told Althea I wasn't feeling lost, lacking in some direction. Althea told me a poem Scrooge me that my back might need protection. Told Althea that treachery was tearing me limb from limb. Althea told me, cool out, boy, settle back, easy, Gene. With a pinch of grace, you may be a clown in the burying ground, or just another pretty face. You may be the pain of a failure, sleeping and perchance to dream, honest to the poor, the recklessness, self-centered, the extreme. with the truth, baby, it's your fire. Baby, I hope you don't get burned. When the smoke is clear, she said, it's what she said to me. I wanna bed, lay your head, and a little sympathy. Others you cannot. Time has come to weigh those things. This space is getting hot. Oh, you know this space is getting hot. Told Althea I was a rose. I was born to be a bachelor. Althea told me, okay, that's fine. You know now I'm trying to catch her. Can't talk to you without talking to me. We're guilty of the same old thing. Thinking a lot about this and this, and forgetting the love we bring.
Man, that was so smooth. Oh, that guitar playing, that just, oh, that riff. And then Brent in the background, oh, the drums, oh, that was great. That was fun. I like that version. I know that I've used that show before, but out of everything I listened to, I just kept coming back to it. You know, some of you know how it is. There's just that one version that you just, that's what you listen to. But, you know, Althea is also one of those names where you will find people named Althea or pets named Althea, and that's a surefire sign of, you know, someone that is a fan, a deadhead of, you know, of this wonderful band. I remember I was volunteering at a BMX race, and I was like, oh, Althea. and I started with that in there. She was like, "Stop!" She had enough of the Grateful Dead reference to her name. But anyway, so there you have it, Althea from 31590. I hope you all have a grateful day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is a law of the land to YouTube. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone that tunes in. I will see you all soon. Have a grateful day. Bye.